Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining me for a joyful Saturday. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful weekend. Here we go with another live stream, and yes, of course, the politics are never ending with Mortal Kombat. Oh, it's so very fascinating to see all of these people lose their mind because Trump won the election. I am just flabbergasted as to how this is pertinent to Mortal Kombat 1, but of course, the game is made by political activists. So, yes, this whole entire process of mourning the end of a country is very much a thing in trending right now, in vogue right now, which is I find all of these people out of touch with reality. And I guess I should have realized that when these same people were also chanting Death to America at the Queer for Palestine rallies and also chanting Protect Trans Youth. I don't think there's such a thing as trans youth, but alas, here we go. Yeah, it's so very fascinating. Also, it's been very fascinating for me IRL because I talked to my cousin who's a therapist to 12 to 17-year-olds who helps at risk queer trans youth. Wow. It was eye-opening. I love learning, and it was very fascinating to find out what taxpayer dollars are going towards. But yeah, apparently they'll help you get onto the wait list. They'll put you to the cheapest, quickest alternative, whatever your health insurance will cover, whatever the province will cover. Then you can get your hormones. Yay, I love it when a hormones. It's very fun. So, yeah, it's just been so interesting learning about things this weekend. But I think it's very interesting to learn just how deluded people can be about the election, about politics. And this is all happening within the framework of Mortal Kombat 1. When will it end? When will the developers give up their political activism activities and just develop a good, fun game? That's the question. When will we get a good, fun game? But it will never be here, it feels like. But you're here. Thank you for joining along. Hey there, DB. Hey there, Tammy. Thank you for joining. Happy Saturday. God bless you, my friends. So, I wanted to double check on Jandy because I see that he's been getting into it more with people. Like, the developers don't know when to stop. Also, Dominic made it official. He's deleted his account. What? And apparently Trump cheated. This is fascinating. I feel like, on one side of politics you have people saying, "Oh, let's just have like a peaceful transition of power." And then on the other hand, you have the crazy loonies, the insurrectionists who are going around on Twitter spreading misinformation that Trump cheated. Where? How? How is this now a thing? So, yeah, here we go. Elon Musk changed the like button on post with tag hashtag Trump. This is how he rigged the elections. Wait, a hashtag Trump near a like means elections rigged? I don't see how the two things are related. Oh, yes, and I was speaking to my younger cousin, who, it turns out, is part of the 2S LGBTQIA++. I gave her a hug. I was like, "Aw, sweetie." But, yeah, I don't... I don't know. Some of the younger folks, they might believe that he cheated. Hope you had fun investigating me. Now it's my turn. Haven't seen the Democrats this mad since we took away their slaves. Yes, Abraham Lincoln. Was he Democrat? Was he Republican? I believe he was a Republican. Or whatever preceded the Republican Party. Like the drag wig party. Trump cheated. Watching people say he cheated is funny as F when this happened last year. 69, 65, 81, 66. One of these things is not like the other. I don't know. I don't know enough about American politics to know if someone cheated or not based on some two numbers. But I think that there's, misinformation craziness on both sides of the spectrum. Oh, yeah, that's another thing my cousin was telling me. Everything's on a spectrum. I died. I didn't understand. Hearing it explained from the younger gaze is very fascinating. I love having this now with my cousin. To absolutely no one's surprise, Musk interfered with the election. Hashtag do not concede, Kamala. Wait, aren't they calling for insurrection? Wait, I'm scared. I think those Antifa types are calling for insurrection. What's going on? What's going on Twitter? Trump cheated. Stop now before you prove Trump right about 2020 election deniers. Okay. Some of these memes fly over my head. I don't get it. Who are these people supposed to be? Just sad faces? Is that Robert De Niro? Okay. Hashtag Trump cheated. It's okay. We can still be friends. No, the F we're not. I'm not going to be friends with your MAGA ass. See, that's why, you shouldn't let politics or religion be a talking point in your relationships. That's something that the developers don't understand, because they love to shove their effing politics in people's faces, whether we like it or not. I don't like it. Oh, look, Palestine flags. Yes, of course. Find the damn missing ballots ASAP. What? Why are people so delusional? Trump supporters, sleeping babies going to bed tonight. Yeah, so oh my god. Oh my fucking word. Guys, not Kamala Harris National Park is nearly complete. They're killing me. Okay. Okay, I can see how people like scrolling on Twitter when there's pseudo images of Kamala Harris taking dick. Okay, Trump Biden, here are your 20 missing million votes. They were not real. We were trying to tell you. Trump Kamala. Oh, so they're saying that, Biden cheated. Or, what, WTF? I mean, can we just all calm down with the conspiracy theory? Where are we living? Fucking flat earth? Twitter's a wild place. I'm not liking Twitter. Okay, so let's pull up Jandy's account, because there is something here that we may have dashed over. And I love knowing that senior production manager at NRS is also very political. So he had posted this one earlier. Are Americans just really, 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 really fucking dumb? But he also posted something else down here. Don't live in America if you don't like immigrants. America is built by and for immigration. On one hand, I can understand that, in the origins of America, there was the 13 colonies, and different people purchased different plots of land, and they had different things. Like William Penn was the guy who bought the place of land that became Pennsylvania, and they wanted religious freedom and tolerance or some bullshit. I don't know. So many Quakers and strict Christian people were not feeling at home in Europe, so they decided to go over to the Americas. Yes, got it. People immigrated. But guess what? I like, are we saying that everything was okay from European colonial times, that now we can be colonialized by immigrants from Mexico or something? The Haitians, like, I think what we should be looking at, instead of before of let's just have everyone here. The situation here in Canada is that we imported so many Indians, we don't have places to put them. They're living 20 pack like sardines in one house right next door to me. Like, that's what's happening. So, like, there's not even the infrastructure able to handle these massive amounts of people. Not to mention that we're hurting the people that are already living here. Poor mommy couldn't get into the hospital because there's just too many damn immigrants also trying to get in on the health cares. So yeah, like, if the systems in place don't have the capacity to handle all of the immigrants, like, this is coming from somebody who just doesn't think. And obviously it's coming from somebody who doesn't think. He works at fucking NetherRealm Studios doing nothing. So yeah, it just all makes sense. Don't live in America if you don't like immigrants. America is built by and for immigration. So he's also like pseudo accepting the colonization of the poor natives. Okay, white man. No tears for the poor natives? Okay, got it. Yes, we took over the natives' lands, and now the Haitians can take over ours. How wonderful. Okay, love my legal immigrants. Yeah, love my legal immigrants. I totally agree. Period. So weird we have to remind these facts to certain people. No, I'm pretty sure Kamala cared even about like people who just showed up here illegally. There's been many times that she said this. Don't live in America if you don't like immigrants. It's not a question about not liking immigrants. Also, immigrants need to adapt their culture. So sorry. You can't go to somewhere else taking your culture and thinking that it's all like good and dandy here. Indians are being sold in India about Canada? We've got like Punjabi rappers making my little part of Toronto area seem like it's like the hood for Punjabi, like, young thug lifestyle. So let's see if I can find it. Punjabi rapper killed. Yeah, not the fuck that he also died. And you know what? When I go driving, I see people with this Moosewala sticker because they remember the Punjabi rapper who died. Oh my god. He's like the turban Tupac of our area. Great. So there's this young culture of young immigrants coming over here, shooting each other up. What the fuck? Like, live a Canadian lifestyle if you're gonna live here in Canada. Stop with your Punjabi thug lifestyle, please. But I think like people don't get that. I guess Jandy loves to glorify crime. But let's see what people are saying here. Australia has entered the chat. Okay. Respect, little child. Immigrants, we got the job done. I don't know. We imported a lot of Indian immigrant students who don't know how to speak English, who would not be able to finish a public college program. A lot of them are getting entered into private institutions. So I don't think they're capable of getting their job done. It's questionable. Depends on who you're importing. Because before, you used to want to import immigrants to brain drain other economies. Like, you want to take the highly skilled, the highly technical, so that they can do the jobs. But that's not the situation. True, white people claiming that they are the people of these lands should study history and visit schools. So you're saying that you just want terrorists to move in, Mr. Queer for Palestine? You're totally okay with Hezbollah moving in, yeah? Yay or nay? Please let me know. Yay or nay? But I am not looking forward to living next door to Hamas. I'm not saying that they're Hamas next door. But I don't think anyone wants to have terrorists. Yeah, especially now that, like, even here, it's all about this, like, Punjabi thug lifestyle. It's like, who wants to live that? Not me. I wanted to live in Canada, not the fucking Punjab. But, okay. I think, like, that's the only other place where it's more Punjabi than in India is, like, here in Canada. Okay. Whoa. No one is debating immigration being good or bad. It's the legal status of said immigration that is the battle. I think it's also who you're importing. Like, you don't want to be importing fucking criminals. I remember a long time ago, Jamaica, they would, like, send their convicted prison people elsewhere to immigrate. They're like, no, we don't want them on the island. Just send them to Canada. And that's how we got a lot of Jamaicans. So, I mean, like, that's what happens. Sometimes you want to export the bad, import the good. So, I don't know. It's the legal status. Infrastructure can only handle so much. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, poor mommy had to wait so long at the hospital only to be denied because there's just so many people trying to use the system all the time. I hate the immigrants that hate the immigrants. Can we just not hate anyone? I don't think it's appropriate to hate. I think it's totally fine to say that I don't want to live in, like, the Punjab or live, you know, next to crime or terrorism or Punjabi thug lifestyle. Thug lifestyle, any kind of thug lifestyle. Who needs that? Legal immigration, yeah. So these people are trying to clarify here, but no one got into it with Jandy like they did when he was calling people dumb. But it's always interesting that these guys who don't know how to design games are also trying to pretend like they can design the fucking world. WTF. Like, stop, Jandy. Just play people so we can get the beta developer combat card. That's all I need. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you. J-Ro, hello. The whole reason they are leaving is because their culture destroyed their countries. Because they don't want to learn that lesson and then repeat the whole process again. So, yeah, like, I don't know how accurate this is, and I talked about him before. I really like watching this guy Cash Jordan. And I used to show mommy this too, because it's like, what? But there are these places in the United States called sanctuary cities. I mean, like, I am not American, so I'm only speaking of this of secondhand knowledge, but this guy provides like a primary source because he's living in New York City. So New York City is a sanctuary city. They convert hotels. Rather than taking homeless veterans off the street, they're taking in migrants off the street. Instead of feeding homeless children, they're feeding migrants. Like, the priorities are such that they're caring about these people coming from outside of the borders rather than the people who are already there. And it seems like a huge disservice to any people who want to say that they're American, born and raised. Like, what's the point of being born and raised in America? It's better if you just emigrate. Go somewhere else at that point, because you'll probably get more sanctuary and refugee status here in Canada than you would in America. I'm pretty sure when you come to Canada, you get like a visa, you get like a 1 month of like housing, you got all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, it's really nice for people to just immigrate right now. But yeah, you can see here, like, it's all just, there's a lot. There's things that are happening in these sanctuary cities, and there's crime. There fully is crime. You have more people, you have more poverty, you have more unemployed, there's going to be more crime. But Jandy acts like there's no such thing. Dominic was acting the same way when he said that people were misinformed about crime and immigrants and blah blah blah. Like, babes, I don't need to read your little chart of bars when I can just go outside and hear the police sirens going all the time. I live near a road where people like to drag race as well. Not like RuPaul drag race, but like with like vroom vroom beep beep. So like yeah, I hear the police going wee wee trying to catch them people. But yeah, very very fascinating. So let's turn our attention to Mr. Dominic Cianciolo. And can I just say I am very sad about this? I never thought that I would be losing my mom and Dominic Cianciolo on the same week. No. Do you know how much content this man provided me? Do you know how much? I mean, you must know because I've been making the videos. But now he's gone. Why? Dominic Cianciolo has been one of the things that I love and hate about Mortal Kombat 1. You can blame a lot of things about the game on him. Manly looking women, dudes with no dicks, all of the Asians. We love our immigrants. Must have lots of Asians, even if it doesn't make sense. Make everything Asian. What else can we blame him for? Oh yeah, communist utopia, gay propaganda, what else can we say? Oh yeah, pandering, just all of the pandering. There's so many things that we can lay at the feet of Dominic Cianciolo. However, all of that being said, he is also, I don't want to say he's a cockroach. So I'm just going to use an analogy that, like, when I shined a light, you would see the cockroaches scurry away. And now I can no longer shine a light on the cockroach because it's like in the walls. I can't even see the cockroach now. This is scary. So it was really good to see Dominic on Twitter because if I did, that analogy made no sense, by the way. Okay, he's a cockroach. But now that he's run away, scurried away from Twitter, how the hell am I going to know what the extremists on the left are thinking, saying, and doing? Oh, they're so butthurt. So many of these people are so butthurt that they're deleting their accounts off of Twitter. Why? Just why? I need to know what craziness they're planning or saying or thinking. And I mean, you can really identify all of the different political ideas that Dominic is trying to put into the story because it's all on his Twitter. He cares about black trans women. He cares about how white people are dumb, uneducated, and vote for Trump, that they're fucking racist and misogynists. Like, where's all of that now? No wonder we don't have white people so many in MK1 because they're all fucking racist, misogynists, and uneducated, according to Dominic. Like, I hate that he's hiding his political ideas because now how the fuck are we supposed to know how the story is going to be fucked up in Mortal Kombat? And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people did not make the connection between his political activism and the quality of the story that we received. A lot of people identified Dominic for just fucking up lore, but they don't see the other side of it, that why he's rewriting history is because he's a nice racist, progressive ideologue. Yes, those are the nice racists. Like Robin DiAngelo, those very progressive white people who say that, oh, we need to pay reparations. Oh, we white people are bad. Oh, we white people are all inherently racist. Well, when they call themselves racist, it's because they are racist. So Dominic Cianciolo is like the most racist. And now he's gone. Like, how are we supposed to know his racism now? So this is all very sad. I think trying to identify where he is now is important. So I went to this old tweet. And you can see here it says, this post is from an account that no longer exists. Okay. But all the replies are there. So you have no respect. Yeah, people are just like, they don't like him. They don't like him. Um. Oh wait. Oh wait. Was this the post so we could pay you on the back? LOL. Yeah, so like I mean no one really cared about Dominic. But this post that no longer appears now. This was where he provided his follow details on left-leaning social media platforms so that his little political activist goonies can follow him elsewhere. And yes, I am not following him, but I found the links so that way I won't lose it. So I'm just adding a bookmark. This is Blue Sky. This is the gayest shit I've ever heard of. I should know. When you mean it's called Blue Sky and they put a little butterfly, like who the fuck are they? Mariah? Are they giving me Mariah Charm Bracelet? That was a great album. I love Charm Bracelet. But Blue Sky app, this looks so dumb. Aw, she's dead. Mommy's dead. Okay, but it seems to be like such a strange Twitter alternative. I hate this scrolling feature. It feels like it's just absolutely everything in one feed. Not this person's called Snap Cube Gay. Not that the gays are cubed. What the fuck? So yeah, this is strange. Congratulations, America. You got back with your ex who is supposed to be in prison. So yeah, you can tell that this is a leftist social media, a safe place for gender racially diverse individuals and anyone who voted for Kamala. Why? Why? So he has posted, not recently, but I expect him to be posting more and more on Blue Sky. Here he's talking about some dead person. Here he's showing a pic. You know, these are actually kind of the things I would have expected him to post on Twitter. You know, like things of respecting past loved ones or things showing some fun art. His Twitter never showed fun art. His Twitter was never respectful. His Twitter was always politically charged. And I can see here that there's a certain element of NRS employees who are already on this leftist piece of garbage social media platform. Now I'm questioning whether I want to make an account and follow all the losers so I can find them quickly. Because I don't want to waste time trying to find these idiots. But Alex Bittner is an animator. You can see that he's provided a reel from MK11. But yeah, 23 days ago, a bunch of new followers here. Y'all Twitter refugees. I'm sorry, white man from Michigan. Since when you saying y'all? You're not Southern. You're not of color. You just what are you? Do you think Kamala Harris was allowed to say y'all or whatever? Ooh, you know what? You never hear me talk with like my family. I talk like, and you'll never hear me talk with my mom because she's dead. But I used to talk so differently with her. We call it broke up English. We speak them broke up English because you know, whatever. I can't describe it. It's not Ebonics, but yeah. Yeah, aw. Dominic pretends to be colorized. That's nice. He's a white man, but his speech is in color. So he's reposting George Takei, and I gotta say, I don't like George Takei. He's too political activisty for me. So yeah, here you can see Homelander. So he's not posting that often on Blue Sky, but now that this loser deleted his Twitter, I'm certain he's going to be posting all his political shit on Blue Sky. So now I'm looking for this. Yeah, now I'm looking for this. I'm looking for Dominic to be posting some stupid stuff over here. He's also got a Threads. Yes, don't call me a stalker. He gave us the links to his effing socials. So it's Cianciolo.Dominique. Ew, I hate him. And so this one is less active than the Blue Sky social. Blue Sky social seems to be very like, ooh, we hate Trump. And that's probably like a warm, safe place for him. But here on Threads, this is something that he uses way less frequently. And it's surprising that he's only talked about Mortal Kombat, honestly, because he talks so much about politics elsewhere that having just Mortal Kombat stuff is kind of refreshing. But let's be real. Mortal Kombat caused games revenue to drop by 31% compared to last quarter for WB Games. Could you imagine being responsible for a DLC cinematic story and your product performed worse than expected, that games revenue EBITDA was down by 31%? They blamed $100 million worth of losses of earnings on multiverses, and they blamed 31% drop in games revenue on Mortal Kombat. Okay, got it. Got it. So if I were him, I would be so worried about losing my job, and him deleting his Twitter makes a lot more sense too in this context, because if the higher ups are at WB Games are looking around trying to see where can we cut some costs. Ooh, maybe we can cut this political activist who didn't do anything and costed us 31% drop in revenue in games. I don't know. You tell me. So I am kind of over it. I'm over the election hype drama. I'm so tired of the hysterics. I feel like people are acting like the world is ending. If that is really the situation, surely we wouldn't have woken up today. But unlike my dead mother, I have actually lost something. These people have lost nothing, and they're overreacting, and they needed a slap. Just a wake up slap. Like, wake up to reality, not this blue pill, red pill shit. People just need some licks so that they wake up. Get woke, like Jax Briggs would say in MK11. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. 25 of you here. Why? Go spend your time with loved ones, please. Surely there's something that you love. What elections? What is going on here? Ah! Oh, there's just been so much election shenanigans. Very crazy. I'm not certain because I am just Canadian, but even across the border, it's so dramatic. And honestly, Canada's #1 trade partner is America. So anything America does, Canada feels. And honestly, I just hope, like, if Trump is, the president for well, not if, he is. I just hope that he is the president for the next 4 years, that he stops the drug gun trade. Because that's what's happening between Canada and the U.S. You buy your drugs in Canada, sell them in the U.S., buy your guns in the U.S., sell them in Canada. It's this crime loop of drugs to guns that's causing a lot of crime And I would love for crime to stop. I would love if fentanyl could stop coming through the Canadian border to the US. That would be so nice. Because it might lower the price of a Percocet. But, like, I am very much concerned about that aspect. Okay, I got brown back last night in a raggedy pickup. That's my favorite kind of brown backing. I remember that happened to me one time, and it felt so gross. Ew. Needed a shower. It also happened in like a rural countryside aesthetic environment. Yeah, but I thought Canadians couldn't feel per the law, or is that just thought laws? No, that's British people. No, that's specifically British royalty. They're the ones who say keep calm, carry on, and stiff upper lip. Oh, my lip has not been stiff. It's just been so tearful. A refuge base where those like Dominic can escape a political loss. Yeah, I had a Threads account. I don't even play the game. Love you, Steffi. Love you, Steffi. You know what? Let's just double check on Steffi. Let's see what she doing. She's playing with her puss. Big surprise. This lady needs to stop this animal abuse. Why does she have to trans her pussy? I'm fairly certain house cats are not trans. But hello, this is the world we live in. Trans rights, y'all. Trans rights. Funny how Dom deleted his account. Yep. Was it election day already? Is it November? Yes. I remember a few songs from Charm Bracelet. I think one of the songs on Charm Bracelet was On the Roof. Is that it? I wonder if that's from Charm Bracelet. Oh no, that was from Butterfly. Okay, Charm Bracelet had like Boys. Maybe I can't even remember. Boys was a good song. And I think she also had maybe it's just all blurring together. Mariah back in the 90s was hot. Way hotter than Ariana ever was. I know the young gays like Ariana, but I think the older gays were more correct with Mariah. But yes, alas. The comments cracked me up that said good and also leave NRS while you're at it. Yes, I agree. He's fine with me because MK has sucked balls before. Okay. Have they sucked your balls? This is the question, Steffi. Have they done that for you? So, yeah. Very interesting. Now, I wanted to share something with you because I recently learned that I'm paying for the medical transition of children. Yay. So this is something that my cousin clued me into. She told me that there are services for young children who identify as 2S LGBTQS plus. No, I can't even say the acronym. I asked her, where's the IA? Where did the IA go? And she's like, oh, they're in the plus. But talking to her, I could see that she was very much trained into this idea of like gender identity. And it was kind of surprising hearing from her that like calling yourself gay, it's considered to be a spectrum, and that it's not really like who you are, it's rather just an identity that you wear, which is all sorts of craziness. But I think like it was really helpful talking to her today. She came over to visit, and so hearing her explain her point of view about these things was really like enlightening. So she told me how these children, they've gone through some trouble maybe at home, and a lot of the parents are like, yeah, do this when you're 18. So the children wait till they're like 17 in a couple of months, and then they go through with like hormones. And I mean, like, I think that it's just, they're still children at that point. These people who are I told her, I don't think boys fully mature in the brain until they're 25. Like, I, for one, was not fully cooked in the brain until I was 25. So, asking people who are young, who are willing to take more risk potentially, it's so much of a commitment to go through with puberty blockers or HRT, which a lot of people pretend is reversible. But I think that's only true if you've been through the experience and you can speak to that yourself. A lot of these people saying that it's reversible haven't gone through that D-trans experience. Ugh. So it was really shocking, but at the same time, like, I think it was good for her too, because she doesn't really talk to old gays. Most of her friends are young gays. It was very fascinating. So my cousin is a bisexual, yeah, and she's been in a long distance relationship for 4 years. Better than me. Better than me. I don't think I could keep someone for 4 years. I mean, well, I kept you guys on this YouTube here for 4 years, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the path that Dave wants. But it was very enlightening. But I find this idea of municipalities taking property tax dollars and using that for child conversion therapy. I would have liked to have known that when I was paying my house tax so I could have properly protested. But it's been such an eye-opening experience, and I really recommend that if you do kind of care about these kind of like issues or whatever, you should try and find out what happens with your tax dollars. You might get a little printout from the city that says, oh, some of it goes to parking, some of it goes to road infrastructure, some of it goes to community commutes, building parks, whatever bullshit. But it never said what percentage of my tax dollars were going towards converting young children. Yeah. Now I feel like terrible knowing that my money is going to medically transition children. And the question is, when do I get to vote? Cuz I'm in Canada, you're in America. When do I get to vote about these issues? And I know that a lot of people, I kept on telling my cousin, I was like, "Oh, you probably think I'm transphobic." I did not play her my Steffi song. I did not play her some of the other songs. I played her Mortal Kombat 1 is a waste of time. But I didn't play her, the more racy ones. But it's just sort of, yeah, I can understand better the situation of Dominic Cianciolo by talking to my cousin, because a lot of these people, they're so deep in this ideology that they don't want to see things as like facts or just like straight up. I see that there's a lot of like, we have to respect everyone's feelings, even if those people who we are respecting are sexual fetishists. Oh yeah, I asked my cousin. I showed her a picture of this one, and I've showed you guys this picture too. I also showed her my transgen therapist. I'm a terrible person, apparently. So I showed her this picture, and I'm like, what do you think of this individual's appearance? And she's like, she didn't understand the seatbelt. And I'm like, that's all you don't understand? I mean, look at the boobies with the chest hair. It just, ugh. And she's like, well, this was an interesting response. She told me that this individual doesn't have to be cute for me, just cute for themselves. And I'm like, well, what if this person is a sexual fetishist? What if they are taking their fetish from behind the bedroom and dressing up like this in public because this is what they get off on? I mean, that's just so weird, so wrong. And I mean, if you want to pretend you're a girl, shouldn't you be trying harder? Oh, and then she's like, well, that's just a beauty standard, blah. I miss beauty standards. Talking to her made me realize that, yeah, these people these people don't believe in beauty standards, which is kind of sad. I do love, Miss Universe, Project Runway, America's Next Top Model. Like, things gotta look chic. Things gotta look chic. And I mean, like, this is cute if you're behind a bedroom door, but not on Instagram trying to convince me that you're a woman. Like, like there's a time and place for it, I think. I mean, whatever. Okay, love you, Mr. Rabbit. We buys don't like to be tied down by single-minded nomenclatured group. Go Fairweather. Oh, I asked her about this too. I was like, isn't the term bi inherently transphobic? Because bi means there's a binary when there's ultimately multiple genders. So shouldn't it be pansexual? She's like, it can be whatever you define it to be. So yeah, like, I mean, you can identify yourself as whatever, even if it don't make sense. I love it though, because I'm learning. It's good to learn. Mariah and Talia were my dream women back in the 90s. I think Mariah was a lot of people's dream woman. Dream lover. Oh, she's so cute. I just don't play the game. I liked Make It though, Rain. Not the game. I might. Oh my god. Not play with my puss, but not the game. The atmosphere aesthetic was sloppy, but the brown belt. Fuck. I'm glad that you had a nice sloppy aesthetic. Were you at the bathhouse? I know I said it, but I'm glad that Dominic Cianciolo left X. Thanks to him and Ed Boon is now garbage. Mortal Kombat is now garbage. No wonder why Mortal Kombat 1 is so lame. That's why I'm playing Killer Instinct 2013. Yes, Killer Instinct 2013 might be the better option. Okay, so, whoa. We're going to jump over to the games here. Give me a second. Yeah, it was really sweet that my little cousin came out to me. It's so cute. I gave her a hug. And I was like, aw. And apparently I had told her I was gay a long time ago. Dave don't remember. Dave has a loose mouth. That's what the men say. But yeah, things fall out. I don't remember. I don't think. But that was very sweet of her to share that with me. I'm like, oh no, is there a gay gene? Damn. Okay, so I do think Street Fighter 6 way better than MK1. Let's put that out there. MK1 dog shit. If you like MK1 and you thought that you were getting MK1 content, no. Correct yourself. I made my talisman build for this season. That was enough for me. I don't think I want to invest more and more time in a game that hates me more and more. No. But you know what game does not hate me? Street Fighter 6. So I completed all of the Battle Pass, Fighting Pass without even actually trying. That's amazing. I think having AFK gaming is nice. Not necessarily like you need it, especially when the game activities are so rewarding and you get rewarded just from playing the game. But you can see here that I've completed this Fatal Fury festivities, which is like whatever. I don't really care for the outfit, but we're gonna put it on. I say I don't care for the outfit because it's kind of ugly. I think that they could have tried harder. I think they could have given us a better design. But I guess Capcom felt lazy.
Oh, we should go to favorite gear. Gear appearance. Yeah, sometimes Capcom does really well with these fighting passes. Most of the time they do. It's only this season that they've given us this, like, boring kimono. Geese Howard's kimono. How the hell would you know that's for geese? It's just a kimono. And you have the top up or the top down. And I think exposed Mania is just a little too much. So we're going to cover her up to be very demure. And then we're going to go to the pants. Let's see what we got here. Or the boots, rather. So we got a tabby. So it's like the traditional Japanese wear. Can't really notice it, so... I mean, the outfit, you can see it's not that great. The best thing is the dick, and that's not from this season. So we can put on some gauntlets, a necklace, in 2 different colors. And the necklace isn't really what I care about. Gauntlets are kind of hard to use as an accessory. I love that the ribbon goes right around the burrito. Like, I'm glad that they programmed cloth physics for my dick. It's so good. So this is actually really good. I like it. But it's not the best. I think other seasons definitely were better. So now what are we doing? So I'm at a point in the game where I have so many emotes. And the question is, do we need any of these? I'm trying to see if there's any good ones. Oh, that's the lesbian emote. You can tell it's very mask. That's good. Okay, and then we've got this one. It's nice that you can see like a little image preview. I wish that they had done this for Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's common for a lot of these modern games, if they're showing off a move or an emote or anything, that there would be like a little AVI, a little GIF showing what it looks like. Unfortunately, not the case with MK1. But that's fine. So these emotes, this is another layer of something. Oh, I like that. Strike a pose. That's pretty good. Oh, so how do I put it on? Oh, that's the Mania stance. Okay, I don't know. I really like some of these. I don't think I want to take that off. Okay, so let's go back here. Yeah, like, look at this. This is a whole entire other layer of things for you to do in the game. So much fun. Okay, so let's go... Oh, wow, look how many dances. I wasn't even at the top of the list. Okay, so we have fist pump. Applause. Oh, does that mean there's sound? No. I don't want that. Is there sound on that clap? I can't tell. I wonder what that little icon means, because there's not, like, icons on all of them. Yeah, this is a game that I've spent 700 hours in, and I still don't know everything about it. Best game ever. It's so good. Why is it so good? Oh? Okay, well, let's see if there's anything like this. Running Man. Wow. Cameraman. Kenpo dance. Oh, there's just all sorts of like little dances. Okay, let's see Mania do the Mary dance. It's so good. You know what? I think Mikey uses this one, but I've never used it. Look at her shake her dick. I like. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we change this one to... I mean, like, there's a lot of really good things. Lovable Captain Sawada's ultimate move. Pinnacle of Harikiri technique. Oh, it's a Harikiri. God hand dance. Oh. Hunter dance. That's gay. Straight out of Monster Hunter. That looks so dumb. I'm sorry. Who thought that this one was good? I mean, it's interesting. I've never seen a dance like that. But it's also such a low effort, lazy dance. You could have tried harder. But I guess it's, you know, Monster Hunters appropriate. Okay, let's see this. What's this? Oh, it's like a wolf thing. Oh, this is a samba dance. Okay. Yeah, isn't this way better than MK1? And look at all these emotes. I wish we could play together. Well, I mean, we could just play this game, Street Fighter. But in MK1, I wish we could play together and just see each other as avatars. That would be so amazing. And we could get, like, really cute avatars to dress up, and we can get emotes. Tekken did it. Tekken copied the right stuff from Street Fighter, but, I mean, Street Fighter is the thing that everyone's copying from. I don't know. What's good? Mark of Heaven? Nah. Some Japanese thing? I don't know all this Japanese stuff. I like the dances. Give me the dances. So what's this one? Your end is near. Oh, that reminds me. I have to romance Terry. Yeah, this game... The fact that you can romance all of the different characters of the roster... That's insane. That's really good. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh my god, Mania. Put your dick away. Oh, I like it. Just... She's spinning her dick. Clone, why did Dom leave? I'm pretty sure for a couple of reasons. He wanted to hide the history that he effed up the game. He wanted to hide his political activism, that he was wrong about Kamala. And I'm sure he must feel like there is less job security for him after the last earnings conference call, where his DLC did not meet expectations, resulting in a 31% drop in games revenue. Yay! Games revenue. If Chaos Reigns had performed just as good as Mortal Kombat 1's initial release, they wouldn't have had all of this games revenue decrease. But I think you can blame Dominic for a lot of that. Who the hell wants to play the game? Cyrax is a girl? Cyrax is not a girl. I would have preferred if she was a Jamaican man like DJ. I love DJ. They should have just given us DJ. Air Slasher. Air Slasher. Air Slasher. Air Slasher. Love Air Slasher. But I'm kind of sad because I don't think I have. I've seen some people do some dances, but I don't know if I have all of them. There was one dance this one person was doing in the Battle Hub. He was going all over the place. And I thought that was so cool. But maybe I'm just misremembering. Because I thought I had all the emotes, but maybe not. I'll have to find some, like, nerd. And be like, what's the list of all the emotes? Do I have them all? Oh, that looks kind of cool. Let's try that. Hey, that's nice. I like it because you can traverse. That's actually really cool. I like it. It's better than using like this to traverse, because then you end up hitting people and then you have to fight them. And then they block. Stop blocking. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her dick. So, I don't like this outfit. I think I like my emotes already. Was trying to find like a new emote, but I guess this is a good one. Man, you're so beautiful, don't you think? So crazy. But yes. Am like not looking forward to the future of Mortal Kombat. I think it's gonna be so lame, especially if these are the developers that we have crying about elections and crying about this and that immigration. Like, people should just live. Just live. And stop trying to make people think and believe things that they don't necessarily want to believe. It's just too much conversion therapy in the world. And I think we should just accept reality for what it is. A wonderful place for cross-dressers. Yay! But yes, I'll like or get out, live stream over, go do something better with your time. Or join the Jaded Bunny fam. You know we're going to be doing secret strategies for next season. I'm just sitting on my hands here waiting for the next season to come. These seasons are far too long, do you not think? Do you not agree? But yes, we'll be sharing our secrets with the fam. Please do consider joining. Much love to all of my brothers and sisters, including James. Yay. Love you, James. Love you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy, for being here. It means a lot. Really, you're my chosen family, and when my sister is being a bitch, I can rely on you guys. Did you see Ghosty Girl on Twitter today? No, I did not look at Twitter today for Ghosty Girl. I'll have to look at that afterwards. Was, like I said, pretty occupied. My cousin came out to me. That's so sweet. And I feel so, proud of her. Haha, pride. But, like, I'm glad she felt like she could tell me. Like, apparently she hasn't told her dad or her brother. She's told her mom, but I don't think her mom fully comprehends it. If it's anything like my mom. So, yeah. It was just such a sweet moment. Have you seen Steffi's Halloween costume? No. Was it a cat fursuit? Was it the cat just skinned and worn as like a stole or a shawl? Was she doing that? She got called a Kamala supporter. I would definitely call her a terrorist before a Kamala supporter, because I haven't actually seen her say something like #vote Harris or vote Kamala. But I would say that Ghosty Girl believes in terrorism. Oh yeah, she's a fucking terrorist. Oh yeah, her and the Thinny just laughing it up about getting rid of the Holocaust survivors. Where do they want them to go? They don't want them in Israel? They want the whole fucking land from the river to the sea. Where are the Jews supposed to go?
Okay, they're fucking terrorists.
They love to call people Zionists. No, no, no.
Thinny's a fucking terrorist. Ugh, that gets my goat.
And I was researching so hard about Queer for Palestine and these damn losers before mommy died. Imagine if I didn't care about Queer for Palestine. I could have watched a movie with mommy or something. But yeah, I guess I'm grateful to know that there are very much stupid people out there. Yeah, lots of them. But yeah, you're not stupid. Thank you for joining along. Love you all so, so much. I'm praying that you have a wonderful day. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.